Greetings, Keachlings. Keach Prime here with my live reaction, My Hero Academia, Chapter 257. Okay, sorry for any background noise and possible planes flying overhead. We've been having a lot of them going by. But anyway, let's see here. Pass it forward to whomever. I'll compile all the... Oh, okay, so we're picking up right where that left off of where he passed over the one-for-all user notes that he found. Okay, good. I've compiled all the details I could find about the one-for-all previous users. Yeah, what did you find, though? Oh, I saw this one panel of where Izuku and Bakugo are sitting on the couch there. Okay. I just scrolled past it on Twitter because I was like, no spoilers. Thank you, Zonin, for possibly almost spoiling me. Let's see here. Unfortunately, I couldn't find any leads on the second and third users. Oh, really? Okay. Let's see here. Given the era back then and the multiple faceted natures of One for All, there's nothing about them in the records. If they realized they harbored Quirks, they might have left something behind themselves, but get on with it already and stop wasting my precious time. Bakugo, I want to slap you across the room sometimes, boy. Excuse me. About Black Whip, I can only maintain it for a second, so I'm not on Siro or Aizawa Sensei's level, but it's already a pretty powerful support Quirk technique. Any more contact with the previous users since then? No. So the fifth user was Lariat? Oh, he was the fifth user? What the... I thought he was like user number 2, so I guess it makes sense that he'd be later on. Let's see. Real name, Daigoro Banjo. I'm Banjo. I'm Kermit the Frog. Quirk Black Whip. Because of the strings of energy he could shoot out, he was well suited for binding enemies and maneuvering in midair. Okay, makes sense. So he was kind of Spider-Man. Yeah. This guy? Then the others didn't really have strong quirks. Never heard of those, or these nobodies. Huh? No, I'm sure they had awesome quirks. He's saying that it's like, because they're now my awesome quirk. Just having a quirk is awesome to a loser like you. That's too cruel. Bakugo isn't wrong. All for One was obsessed with One for All. It was an age when evil wielded a degree of power that is hard for us to imagine nowadays. All for One went around crushing the strong because there was no one who could defy his sheer malice and control. Sorry, the print's a little small. I really wish that... Wait, I can do the one-page thing. It makes it a little bit bigger. I keep forgetting that. I don't like this viz. Let's see here. Malice and control. Writhing in that hellscape as they lay down to die. The past users made sure the power would reach the future. How? How would they have... They weren't really chosen ones. Through all their battles, all they could do was receive the quirk, then entrusted it to another. So it was basically like, hey dude, it's like, grab my hand, eat my hair, do something. But they seem to be passing it through touch, not through DNA. So that's confusing. So that's probably the fourth user, it kind of looks like, unless I'm... Let's see. What was his costume looking like? Yeah, I think the dude that has like the lines across his face, I think that's the fourth user then, because now that we know Black Whip dude, Daigoro, as we know him now, Banjo, is the fifth user. And it looks like he's been gripping the dude's hand, and then here he is passing it on to the sixth user. Who may or may not have been this dude, the one that has like the high collar? Oh, he grabbed his hair. He took out his hair. Okay, let's see here. Through all those battles, okay, I read that. They all died young. That tracks. Yes, that is true. Well, which power is the stork going to get next? Be patient. I've had it with the two of you in your tangents. Float. We get to learn what her power is. So she was basically Superman. She had like super strength from All for One. Or One for All. God damn those Quirk names. One for All. So she had floating powers. Oh Lord. Float. My master's quirk. So that was... So... Okay, that'll be cool. Like him having Black Whip, like if he floats up in the air and then just like grabs something with his whip and like gains momentum, because it's not describing how her quirk works other than her just floating. Also, there's a young Gran Torino in that. Also, she is a very ripped woman. I appreciate that. Alright. All Might's Master, Nana Shimura. Next is her power. I win! Why do you win, Bakugo? Sorry, my parents are loud in the background. I can't control them. I can already go airborne with my blast. Now you gotta waste time learning a tool already in my kit. Meanwhile, I'll be polishing my moves at our work study. That means I'm ahead of you. QED? I guess that stands for Quirk Educational Degree? Yikes, that's no good. I better learn this quirk and catch up. Or maybe you'll panic, trigger another outburst, and die. No, I've already got the gist of Black Whip. No, you'll die. You're sticking with that, huh? And All Might's just like, God, will they shut up? And okay, he's looking over and All Might's just kind of there, and he's like, Bakugo, why do you want him to die so much? Damn. Let's see here. Let's see here. We're at the dorms now. Seriously? House arrest? Boys are late again? No meat for you if you don't help us cook. What? So they're making food and stuff there in the dorms. I'm on it. Go ahead and keep the meat. Wait, why does that seem like that's out of order? Go ahead. Try keeping the meat from me. See how that turns out for you. And then it has what kind of looks like Mineta, but I don't think... No, Mineta's there, so I'm not sure who that is then running off. It seems like that's out of sequence. I forgot who we were dealing with. If you don't like it, just pitch in. Excuse me. Okay, we got some of the girls. Momo and sweet Uraraka-chan. Or Ochagu. I should have just said Ochagu, but you know, I try to be friends and say different names. Dish with hodgepodge of ingredients? How lovely. Tea leaves won't help it taste lovely. Who the heck chopped these chives? He's like holding it, it's like a string. And it was Todoroki. Me. Your big sis cry if she saw this. Oh, that's nice that he would bring that up. Damn it. Who wants orange juice? How about oolong tea? Let me light the fire. Wait, is Todoroki actually going to light the fire? Or is they talking about it like a stove? Let's see here. Because, I mean, we could do both. The pilot's out, Todoroki. Can you give us a little fire or something, you know? Class B's coming by later, too. Kodai said she'd bring an extra sofa. Wait. Isn't Kodai the one that can shrink things? She's the one with the multi-size, right? So, like, she would shrink the couch, and then why not bring more than one couch if you can shrink it? And, you know. This'll be a work-study brainstorm and a hot pot party to fire us all up for the new term. Let us begin. Oh, and they're all together. Awesome. I still think they should have brought more than one couch, but whatever. Woo, yeah. Careful, Mina. Mina's about to fall over, yeah. Oh, and Suyu grabbed her with her tongue so she doesn't fall. Let's chow down. Stop bouncing. You're kicking up dust. Yeah, I guess. Also, I do like that it's the frickin' our tail boy Jiro. Or Ojiro. Is it? Jiro. Yeah, it's Ojiro. See, there's some names. Why the names you pick, Horikoshi? Anyway, let's see here. So yeah, he's sitting next to Kagure. Not Kagure. Yeah, why can't I think of their names now? There's too many characters in this series. Anyway, whatever. Invisible Girl. I'm starved. Give me some sesame meat, Todoroki. Cheers. This all smells wonderful. Oi, cheers, dude. Yay. Oh, I didn't want to. There we go. That one hasn't been heated up yet. Oh God, what is she doing? You're doing that on purpose. What is she? She's doing the light bending or something, right? What the hell? Nothing beats a hot pot on a chilly day. Once it warms again, we'll be second years. Before we know it, yeah. What a blur this whole year's been. Soy milk hot pot is the best. Oh, Choco's like, I love it. We get to greet new first years. But since the hero course doesn't have clubs, we won't interact with them much. A whole new crop of hero hopefuls? I love it. We still have 3 months remaining. Don't forget about the final exam standing in our way. Okay, Mineta has got some weird eye thing going on there. Cut it out, Ida. You'll ruin the taste of the hot pot. It's like, don't remind me of school. It doesn't taste any different to me. Todoroki. Listen, you. Enough of that overly liberal airhead shtick. Or literal, not liberal. I guess that tiny print. Panicking about exams. Hardy har. Speak for yourself. Oh, look, even Dark Shadow came out. I'll be with you, Mineta. What? Who's saying that? Surely that's not Dark Shadow. During these exciting times, sometimes I find myself stopping to reflect. Okay, so Midori is kind of like, UA, it's fun. Horrible things are about to happen, I bet. I'm really here at UA. I never imagined I'd have All Might watching out for me. Or that the day would come when Katchan and I could have a normalish conversation. Midoriya, pass me ponzu the ponzu sauce. I'm so blessed. Midoriya? It's like, you're gonna pass the sauce? Come on, pass the sauce. The ponzu? Oh, sorry, here you go. Thanks. Wait, that's All Might. There you are. Aizawa is coming out of, I guess that's the teacher's dorms or something. What are you doing out in the cold? Not much. How's Eri? Fast asleep. I'm going to start training her this week. Ooh. Oh wait, that might be a different dorm then. Maybe not for the teachers. I can help. Much appreciated. He's warming it up. What is it? He wants to help because I've decided to keep on living. Huh? But it's like, how do I put this? The feeling like I'm powerless keeps bubbling up inside of me. Whenever the students grow and learn, I end up frustrated that I can't do anything for them. It's torture. Can't cure a workaholic, I guess. You kept this country on its feet for decades. Coming down from that high is like a shock to your system. Harsh. You can do plenty for them. You can live. You can be here. For a lot of people, that's all the push they need. Oh, now we're getting night-eye. Come on. That was the push he needed to keep going, wasn't it? So please, just be the same brazen, cocksure guy you are. The one you've always been. Thank you. Oh, you brought a tear to All Might's eye. Oh, I'm sorry. What do you need me to... what do you need to tell me? Right, it's a message from Sukoichi. He wants to delay seeing Stain. Oh. Oh, and the flowers are blooming. Oh, okay, we're already in March. Let's see. Good morning, Doctor. You're a rare sight. Oh, God, it's evil Doctor time. Ho ho, morning, end of the month. That day, heroes vanished from the city. What? Oh, shit. Don't tell me that Nat, is he awake? Is frickin' Tomura awake now? Is he able to disintegrate people without touching them? Like, maybe he just kind of does this, and then it's like a snap. And then it's like, I'm not feeling so good, Mr. All Might. And then they just disappear. Is that what's happening? Is his quirk evolved? Is he disintegrating people? And then it's like the day all the heroes disappeared. I hope that's not the case. If it is, I'm gonna puke. But anyway, because that would just way too much power. That really would just be Thanos at that point. I've been making a lot of comparisons to Thanos in the last few weeks of manga, haven't I? Whatever. I make the comparison, I make the comparison. But anyway. Whoo boy. So All Might is planning on living, but like, how long could he live? I mean, presumably he's supposed to be dying relatively soon. Maybe it was all just a mental thing, because like, you know, like when someone is horribly ill, but like there is always the chance of them like being cured, their mental state sometimes can be the edge they need to pull out of it. And I'm wondering if maybe that was the case with All Might, though his is more of a physical thing and not just like I have a virus in me kind of deal. It's like, no, I'm missing part of my vital organs. So it's like, I don't know. Or maybe they were able to do more medical treatments on him or something now that he wasn't an active hero in the last year or so. So yeah, maybe. But I'm not really sure, to be honest. But yeah. But Aizawa coming in with that little bit of like, you just being here is what some people need. That's all. And it's like, don't feel worthless. That's what I need in my life. But yeah, Aizawa coming in with that big brain energy. I've never used that term once in my life. I probably used it wrong. But anyway, good chapter overall. But yeah. Oh, please don't let Tomura have that power. Also, Deku can float eventually. So it's going in sequence of the user. So 1 obviously is one for all. All for one. I'm never going to get it right. Why can't you come out with a better name than Horikoshi? So that's that. So then users 2 and 3 presumably didn't have quirks. Somehow. Couldn't find anything on them, so there might have been that reasoning why, because they didn't have quirks. And maybe because it was still early in the whole, like, all for one. Damn it, I did it again. One for all line. That it was just so weak that even if they had a quirk, it wouldn't have boosted it or whatever, or they just didn't have any noticeable things. So even with the compiling, they weren't that strong. It possibly wasn't until about the 4th or 5th one, which we didn't see anything about the 4th one either. And then we go to the 5th one. The sixth one didn't seem to have anything, because we know 5 was, Black Whip, Banjo. And then 6 didn't seem to have anything, and 7 we know is Nana, and she could float. So, and then after that is All Might, and as far as we know, he didn't have any other quirks, because he's said that in the past. Though it is kind of weird how he could always use it the way he did without any damage. Maybe he just learned how to use it or something. I don't know. But it's interesting to now know how the succession process worked. It was just like touch. It wasn't always hair. That wasn't until like Gen 6. Now it's like Pokemon. It's like Gen 6 was when it all changed. But yeah, I mean, I guess it has always been like, and I always thought it was like hair for the longest time, but no, it's like the hair is only a part of it. It also was like the will to like give the power over, so it couldn't just be outright stolen, or otherwise wreak havoc on like who has it now, who has that ultimate compiling power. So yeah, but yeah, Deku going to become Superman by the end of this. Superman with body powers, kind of. Oh Lord. I mean, it's said that he will have like 6 other quirks, so he'll have 7 in all. So what like very supplemental support style quirks is he going to have? Like, I'm thinking like X-ray vision or something, like maybe a weak heat vision, like, oh, I could only heat up ramen noodles or something, like that's as hot as I could get it, or like something like that. And it's like, now that it's been compiled so much, it'll be like Superman's heat vision, and it's like something like that. I don't know, or some other very supplementary power, like, I don't even know. But anyway, let me know anything I missed or misunderstood, any cool things you saw that I didn't. Please let me know down below. Follow all my social media so that you're always in the loop from when my content goes live, because I stream on Twitch and I tweet it out when I go live. Obviously I do a bunch of other content, but please let me know what other things you want to see in the future. Also, I'm part of a member of a couple podcasts, the One Punch podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, and the Weekly Manga podcast with Griever that we co-host, and so check out their channels. And yeah, anyway, as always, thank you for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe, and until next time, Quiche-lings, roll out!